Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez represent boxing royalty from different kingdoms. Crawford built his reputation as an undefeated welterweight king who moved up to destroy Errol Spence Jr. in spectacular fashion. Alvarez climbed from super welterweight all the way to light heavyweight, collecting belts and breaking hearts along the way. Their September showdown promises to be one of those fights that boxing fans will talk about for decades, regardless of who wins. The lead-up to this boxing megafight has produced no shortage of expert opinions and hot takes. Every fighter, trainer, and analyst seems eager to share their prediction about September 13th. WBC lightweight champion Shakur Stevenson recently added his voice to the growing chorus of predictions. His take carries extra weight because he trains alongside Crawford and knows his fighting style better than most. When someone spends countless hours in the gym watching a fighter work, their opinion tends to carry more credibility than random social media takes. Stevenson's prediction couldn't be clearer or more confident. He believes Crawford will defeat Canelo Alvarez when they meet in the ring. The young lightweight champion didn't hold back his enthusiasm for his training partner's chances. He acknowledged Alvarez's skills but insisted that Crawford possesses all the tools needed to solve the Mexican superstar's puzzle. This isn't just blind loyalty talking either. Shakur Stevenson has watched Crawford adapt and overcome different fighting styles throughout his career. From his days as a lightweight to his current status as an undisputed welterweight champion, Crawford has shown an ability to figure out any opponent put in front of him. Many experts consider Canelo Alvarez's physical advantages to be a major factor in this fight. He's naturally bigger, stronger, and has been fighting at higher weight classes for years. But Stevenson dismissed these concerns, pointing out that while Alvarez is physically thick and muscular, he's not particularly tall. Stevenson's take gives Crawford supporters something to hang their hopes on while providing Canelo Alvarez fans with additional motivation to prove the doubters wrong. Either way, September 13th can't come fast enough for fight fans hungry to see two legends settle their business once and for all. Eddie Hearn moved to clear up the uncertainty surrounding Matchroom's promotional agreement with Shakur Stevenson by insisting that the WBC lightweight champion remains under contract with them until the conclusion of his fight with William Zepeda. Stevenson and Mexico's Zepeda are to contest the WBC title at the Louis Armstrong Stadium in Queens, New York on July 12, but after Matchroom oversaw Stevenson's victory over Britain's Josh Padley, it was reported that they would split and that the 27-year-old's career would instead be guided by Lou Di-Bella. Matchroom, however, will not only support Stevenson for perhaps the biggest fight of his career, they will also thereafter seek to extend the agreement they have with him. The 28-year-old Zepeda's association with Golden Boy Promotions and therefore Matchroom's broadcasters DZN made a fight between them relatively straightforward to deliver, but Hearn has repeatedly spoken of his desire to match him with Gervonta Tank Davis, of Premier Boxing Champions and rival broadcasters Amazon, and it is perhaps that he hopes to offer him next. Pretty simply, we had a two-fight deal with Shakur Stevenson, the promoter told the Brian Campbell Experience. That never changed. The communication between us never suggested anything different. After the Zepeda fight, the contract's up, the deal's up, and I'd like to think we extend. I've got a great relationship with Shakur, even though he, recently, beat me at table tennis in New York. I want to promote him for the rest of his career. But a lot of the time it really depends on the deal you have for the fighter. Loyalty's really nice, and respected in the sport, but as I learned with Saul, Canelo Alvarez, and rightfully so, we did 7 or 8 fights with Canelo, all of a sudden, we didn't have anything for him anymore. As much as he likes us, he's off, and that'll be the same with Shakur. Now we're talking about potentially extending that relationship, but it will all be built on what he can offer. But if he goes elsewhere after Zepeda, good luck to him, I'll still be a massive fan and admirer. After the victory over Padley and before the reports linking Stevenson with Di-Bella, the champion could be seen ringside with Hearn at the Matchroom-promoted contest in Atlantic City in April between Jaron Boots Ennis and Emantar Stanionis. The WBA champion Davis has, incidentally, since agreed to a rematch with Lamont Roach Jr. in Las Vegas on August 16.